So Hammerstone coming out on the heels of last week's main event, where it looked like he injured his left knee.
He's moving pretty good right now, it looks like to me.
And Gangrel, we thought there was a moment of redemption, a moment of remorse, but he took the attack right back to him and pinned him 1, 2, 3. And now Hammerstone looks to take some of that aggression out on the Obsession. Caleb Konley here tonight, and Morty, to take a page out of your playbook. A match that can main event anywhere in the world.
Well, with Mr. Konley involved, absolutely.
What about Hammerstone?
I say with Caleb Konley, absolutely.
I'll leave that one up to Hammerstone to see later on when he catches this on the DVR. But nonetheless, Konley and Hammerstone locking things up, and as Jeff Aiken pointed out, Jeff Boom one-on-one with Eric Wright next week, and you have to think the intensity will be at a fever pitch.
That's not going to, pardon me, go ahead.
I'll say we got a couple notes. I mean, Cody James fireballed unexpectedly in the face, adding to our what seems to be the ever-growing injured reserve list. A couple updates. Smiling Dave Jackson has been home now for some time. He's coalescing. He's in physical therapy. We understand that everything's going to heal as expected over time. Mikey O'Shea was released earlier this week. I understand we're going to hear from him later tonight. And Cody James, well, we'll get you an update as soon as we're able.
So certainly good news on our senior official, Smiling Dave Jackson, as well as one half of the tag team champions, Mikey O'Shea. But hopefully Cody James will live to fight another day, because right now his career very well could be in jeopardy after that fireball.
Do we send all of them flowers as a lovely gift, or what do you think we should do here?
I'm sure we can talk about that off the air. We've got an incredible match going on right now with Caleb Konley and Hammerstone.
As these two top contenders here in the WCWC, Irish whip by Hammerstone. And look at the athleticism right there with that leapfrog. Off the ropes goes Konley, and the picture-perfect dropkick right to the kisser. Takes down the Obsession. And now Hammerstone, you can see right there, Morty, not walking 100% as he's still nursing that left knee.
I think he's walking pretty good. I think the whole thing was a ruse.
I think he's fighting through a lot of pain right now and demonstrating just the unbelievable athleticism that's allowing him to fight on against this world-class competitor, this Triple Crown winner in Caleb Konley.
Konley prevents the suplex attempt. And now looks to go back on the offensive attack. Look at that athleticism right there from Caleb Konley off the ropes. And he looks to go to the outside, but he's met with a big boot right to the face by Hammerstone. Throws that shoulder into the midsection. Now Hammerstone looked like he might have been going from the outside in, and a modified dragon screw leg whip by Caleb Konley is going to bring Hammerstone back into the ring, but he might have just torn all sorts of knee ligaments right there.
Did you see his knee buckle against the rope right there? I mean, absolutely genius move by Konley, but one that Hammerstone's going to be feeling this well into the future.
I don't think it's broken, but it looked when you said it kind of bent and almost just stopped short of snapping off those ropes.
And Hammerstone certainly the leanest we've probably ever seen him, so possibly even exploiting more injury possibilities. And with Konley going right for that knee, damage already could have been done.
And Caleb Konley, the veteran, knows to keep going after that now injured knee or leg area. And well, he'll take advantage.
He definitely will, and he should. As I mentioned earlier, Caleb Konley, a Triple Crown champion. Hammerstone won as well. There are more championship reigns in this ring than almost ever before. Almost more than a week ago when we saw Gangrel and Hammerstone in the ring. Indeed,
as right now Hammerstone again nursing that left knee. As Caleb Konley looking to feast on that injury. As Hammerstone looks to be seriously injured here, and the way he's clutching his knee, that outside of the knee very well could be an ACL injury. And that one certainly yields a long recovery time.
Well, I think as we saw just a week ago, I mean, the damage was bad enough.
And Hammerstone, maybe in a sense of desperation right there, kicks Konley off.
The damage to the knee a week ago was bad enough that cost Hammerstone an opportunity to defeat Gangrel, and now Hammerstone struggling to even get up to a solid base.
As Konley spun inside out, and Hammerstone meets him with a knee. That was the right knee, though. And there's the big palm thrust and a spinning back fist as the intensity is ramping up here. And Hammerstone with a drop kick sends Konley down, but the damage may have already been done. I'm not so sure Hammerstone will be able to get up from this.
Potential sacrifice play right there.
As both of these men trying to get back to a vertical base.
Remember, these guys both signed contracts for anybody, anytime to do matches like these, so they know what they're getting into, potentially.
Hammerstone with that back elbow and a clothesline, but you can see, hobbled by that left knee. Set for a ride, spun inside out, slides underneath. And he's got him. Could be time for an exploder. And somehow, Hammerstone is able to will Konley over his head and dump him onto the mat.
Tremendous damage done to the back of Caleb Konley, but more damage done to the knee of Hammerstone. It seems any time he's able to launch some offense, it costs him almost as much as it does his opponent.
And Hammerstone could be setting him up for the Stonebreaker, but you can see right there that damage has been done. Konley with the counter roll, hooks the tights, and he gets him.
The winner of the match, the Obsession, Caleb Konley.